10 starts now.
Good evening, welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Rachel Eiler. Thanks for joining me tonight. For the past couple of days, we've seen a slight decrease in our state's COVID numbers, but today Wisconsin set another record, this time in COVID-19 deaths. 104 deaths today reported by the State Department of Health Services. It's the first time the state breaks triple digits in deaths, breaking that old record of 92 that was set on November 17th. In total, 3,115 people have now died from coronavirus in the Badger State, and that's since the pandemic began in March. The state also recorded another 6,202 new cases today, bringing the state's total to 363,973. And this all comes as Governor Tony Evers begged people not to celebrate Thanksgiving with anyone outside their household as the disease continues to rage across the state. In his briefing today, he cited the nearly $2 billion in federal CARES money invested towards keeping the state afloat. And that includes money going towards expanding testing, direct aid to farmers, and addressing healthcare worker shortages. And with the upcoming holiday season, he also wants to keep a focus on all of our small businesses.
We're encouraging everyone to shop small, shop local, and shop safely using curbside pickup or online shopping. You can find shops in your area on the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation website at mainstreetwi.com.
Evers ended his briefing by encouraging all Wisconsinites to keep each other safe this Thanksgiving by not gathering. He also is reminding people to check up on each other and make sure that you check in with those who may need emotional support. And if you are planning to travel and stay in a hotel, the BBB warns of scammers that are always trying to get a hold of your credit card information. Newswatch 12's Zach White spoke with the BBB, and here's what they have to say.
Consumers can be scammed even before they get to the hotel.
Tourist and business travelers are often considered the easiest targets. Better Business Bureau Southwest Wisconsin Regional Director Tiffany Scholl says hotels provide scammers an easy path towards their goal of trying to separate a traveler from their cash. According to the BBB, there are a few common hotel scams to be aware of. Fake website.
Scammers mimic real websites and they create lookalike sites to fool the consumer.
When making online hotel reservations, know the website you're using.
And the first thing that you want to look for when you're making reservations is to make sure that you have the correct URL that you're making reservations through.
Fake food delivery. Schultz says make sure the menus left in your hotel room are authentic. Takeout might sound good after a day of travel, but you could end up ordering from a restaurant that doesn't even exist.
There are sometimes scammers that will leave behind and distribute fake menus with fake phone numbers on them to collect your credit card information.
Free Wi-Fi connections. Wireless internet skimming is a new and growing hotel scam that targets travelers with the promise of free internet access.
Make sure that you're using the real hotel Wi-Fi, and there's always a two-step process to get into that Wi-Fi.
Checkout scams. According to the BBB, using your debit card lays you wide open to having your entire checking account emptied and fighting with the bank. Schultz says a better option is to use a credit card.
A good rule of thumb is to pay with a credit card and to pay with the card that you checked in with that's on file at the hotel front desk.
In Rhinelander, Zach White, Newswatch 12.
A 20-year-old woman has now been arrested in connection to a stabbing in Taylor County today. According to officials, the Taylor County Sheriff's Office dispatch received multiple 911 calls around 3:51 p.m. about a fight at a residence in the 500 block of North 8th Street in Medford. The victim of the stabbing is a 56-year-old male. He was transported to Aspirus Medford Hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The incident continues to remain under investigation. All right, Jeff, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Rachel. Well, this is what 3 inches of snow looks like in Plover right now on the ground. Most of us did not get this today, and this is what dense fog looks like. All of us will get that later on tonight. All right, the snow is pulling out of here as we speak. There's some areas across central Wisconsin. Portage County, Wapaka County saw 3 inches of snow today. The rest of us, just some light flurries across Northwoods later this afternoon. Those are pretty much done. But now, this is where the dense fog advisories kick in because the temperatures are going to match the dew points tonight. That will give us some dense fog over a snowpack across parts of central Wisconsin. That'll give us some really dense fog by tomorrow morning. Temperatures are critical. We're hanging out near 30 right now. These are not going to move much at all tonight. We'll have low temperatures, maybe 30, 31 this evening across the entire area. So your forecast tonight then is mostly cloudy skies, dense fog out there, a couple flurries as well, with low temperatures down near 30. Your full forecast is coming up. Rachel.
The number of new cases of COVID-19 in children has reached a new record high as well today. According to the American Academy of Pediatricians and the Children's Hospital Association, over 144,000 new pediatric cases were reported between November 12th and the 19th. That is now the highest weekly increase since the pandemic began. There was also a 28% increase in pediatric cases over the last 2 weeks. Children also now make up more than 11% of all cases in the country. And a new survey suggests most older adults will get the vaccine for COVID-19, but just not right away. Researchers with the University of Michigan polled over 2,000 adults between the ages of 50 and 80. A fifth said that they would get vaccinated right away, while 46% said they would rather wait for others to get vaccinated. People over the age of 65, typically white men, and those with higher education were more likely to say that they would want to get vaccinated right away. Now, a quarter said they would consider taking part in a clinical trial instead. COVID-19 has paused almost every aspect of everyday life, including the work of conservationists. We'll take a closer look at what's being done amidst the pandemic for Northwood's walleye populations. That's after Maine weather with Jeff Weller, right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
Dear Wallet, Toyota Black Friday is revving up. Packing the action and packing the deals. Yours, Toyota. Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus $500 APR bonus cash on a new Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Ready to start planning your dream kitchen or bathroom? The specialists at Memories Kitchen and Bath are there to help. Get started browsing our showroom for ideas and inspiration. Choose from our full line of Schrock kitchen and bathroom cabinetry or custom-built, Northwoods-inspired, reclaimed barnwood or rough sawn pine cabinets. Work with our experts to sketch out ideas, and before you know it, your design dreams will be a reality. When you're ready to start planning, talk with the specialists at Memories Kitchen and Bath in Eagle River.
NBC Newswatch 12. News from where you live.
To most people, the idea of fighting is unpleasant, but sometimes it's necessary to fight. If you or your family has been injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side to make things right again. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Sleigh rides through beautiful, scenic wooded trails, a bonfire, hot chocolate, and holiday cheer. Groups of all sizes welcome. Rockin' W Stables in Eagle River.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
It's Fleet Farm's big 3-day event. Get early access online 8 p.m. Wednesday or shop in-store Friday. Doors open 5 a.m. First 500 customers in-store get a free plush toy. Get hot deals like a 192-piece DeWalt Mechanics tool set, $89.99. Pennzoil 5-quart full synthetic motor oil, $6.99 after rebate. And get a $30 gift card when you spend $100 on Under Armour apparel and footwear. Don't miss Fleet Farm's big 3-day event.
Dear Wallet, Toyota Black Friday is revving up. Packing the action and packing the deals. Yours, Toyota. Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus $500 APR bonus cash on a new Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, we're not quite doing this yet, but most of the small ponds are now slightly frozen, not ready to walk on yet. The bigger lakes are still getting there, but we do have colder temperatures in the 7-day forecast, including some highs in the 20s later on next week. But today, though, we saw lots of snow across central Wisconsin. Northwood, you're like, snow? What snow? Just a dusting up this way. But now we're waiting for the fog to roll in. You see how low the cloud deck is here? That's going to keep going down and down and down tonight until until it's basically at your eye level because the snow is falling away from us right now into parts of Michigan. This was not a big, huge system, but it did bring a few inches of snow across places like Marathon County, over into Portage County, into Wapaka County, Adams County as well. We're pretty much done with the snow except for a couple flurries for tonight, but then the fog advisories kick in, and the fog will be the thickest over the snowpack in Portage, Wood, and Wapaka and Adams counties tonight as the temperatures meet the dew points. We'll get some dense fog out of that. That will be very, 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 very slow to burn off tomorrow morning as temperatures will rise very slowly tomorrow. All right, so here's visibility already. This is all fog. No snow in here, or a little bit of snow maybe. But this is all fog, and you can see visibility 5 miles Eagle River, 5 in Wausau. But then just to the west of that, Medford, you're at a half a mile now, and it's only going to get thicker from here as the cloud deck settles across the landscape this evening. So get ready. It's going to be a foggy night tonight into tomorrow morning. All right, big picture shows satellite picture showing the clouds and the snow pushing out of here as we speak. There are a few breaks in the clouds across western parts of Wisconsin, but not many. Tomorrow is going to be a mostly cloudy day for us with temperatures back up in the 30s, probably upper 30s for a few of us, as all this cloud cover here is going to move our way for tomorrow. The big system is still across here. There's several little systems in here, which is why I kind of got disjointed. But you can see there's a system there. That's going to travel to our south tomorrow and keep the rain across parts of Illinois. We are in good shape. Actually, we'll probably be high and dry for a good 4 or 5 days around here. High temperatures today weren't so high. The average high of 33, 34. We did that today in Rhinelander, also in Tomahawk, also in Mosinee. So this was comfortable or about where temperatures should be this time of year. But we're actually going to get a little bit warmer this week. Okay, so the average high is 33, the record high is 59, the record low is 11 below back in 1950. No really cold air on the way, but we do have cooler temperatures arriving by the middle of next week. And temperatures out there now, again, these are not going to move much at all. We have lows down near 30 tonight, and they may actually warm for a couple hours first before cooling off around sunrise tomorrow morning. Here's that trend though, 38 tomorrow, 40 for Thursday, 36 Friday, then maybe near 41 on Saturday. Before we kind of fall off again, those are 20s for highs in the forecast Monday into Tuesday of next week. Your forecast tonight, though, cloudy, some light drizzle, maybe some flurries out there, and some dense fog. Low temperatures down near 30 with a calm wind already out there now. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly cloudy skies all day long, maybe some drizzle early tomorrow and fog too, with highs near 37. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows a quiet stretch of weather. Some fog tomorrow morning, dry for Thanksgiving, a high of 40. Sunshine for Friday with a high temperature near 36. Rachel?
Thank you, Jeff. Well, 5 years ago, the DNR issued an emergency catch and release regulation in the Minocqua chain for walleye fishing. But now they are asking for the public's input. Since 2015, the DNR has been working to repopulate, and that is going to include releasing 30,000 large fingerling each year. The DNR says that the population has been increasing, but they are still not at the numbers that they want to see.
For Lake Tomahawk, we wanted to be at 2 adults per acre. All the reports from anglers out there are pointing toward a good population.
The DNR was supposed to do more sampling this past spring, but had to stop due to COVID-19 work at home restrictions. The local stakeholder group that has been helping stir the project is asking that the regulation gets extended another year until more information is gained. They will be proposing this plan later, but the DNR is also wanting to seek the public's opinion as well. The public has until November 30th to do so. That is when the next natural resources meeting is. Preliminary figures indicate that the number of deer hunters in Wisconsin increased compared to the same period for both 2019 and 2018. As of midnight on November 23rd, sales for gun, bow, crossbow, sports, and patron license reached over 810,000. The year-to-date sales for all deer licenses are up 3.2% from the same time last year. Female hunters are the largest growing demographic in 2020, with the number of female hunters reaching nearly 90,000. The number of non-resident licenses decreased this year, though, likely due to COVID-19. Of the total licenses sold, 58% online sold. Winter sports are starting up again. Tonight, we'll drop in on some local girls basketball and hockey teams to see how they're doing. That's right after the break. But first, here's your local look at Job Watch.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day, and that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
What a lousy summer. Seems like we spent most of it stuck inside. That's all about to change, because we're going to take you from sedentary to sledentary. November is our 12th year anniversary, and to celebrate every Saturday, we've got a brand new snowmobile to give away. 4 glorious sleds with $500 cash each. Sledentary is legendary. Slide into Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to play.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get a total value of $5,500 on this 2020 Silverado Crew Cab pickup. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Coming up on a Wednesday, if you're looking for a last-minute Thanksgiving dish, Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is going to join us with some cheddar apple pie bars.
Now we have a little bit of crazy weather that's sticking around for a little while, but Thanksgiving is looking pretty nice. Make sure you tune in on your Wednesday.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5. Sports Watch 12 with Andrew Goldstein.
Well, some didn't believe it would happen, but we made it all the way through football season. But now it's time to move on. And tonight we kicked off basketball SZN. In girls basketball, Northland Pines traveled to take on Three Lakes. First half for Pines, Lucy Lurvey with a sweet stroke. She learned that over the offseason. Great way to start the year for her. Pines leads early 6-4. Later in the half, on the Three Lakes side of things, a little give and go. Sarah Grzinski to Sydney Lurvey. Lurvey showing the range. Three Lakes down run. Few plays later, it's Lurvey exercising a little range this time. From deep, yes, nothing but net. Blue Jays up 3. Final seconds of the half. Molly Grzinski on the low block. Lean into the defender, draw the foul, and one. Three Lakes runs away with this one in the second half. They take it 76-54. Couple of other girls basketball scores from around the area. The Merrill Blue Jays led from tip to finish against the Medford Raiders. And the Rhinelander Hodags had a real rough go of it down in Wausau. Hodags were only down 8 at halftime, but ran out of gas against the Warriors. Now back in Rhinelander, the sound of skates fills the ice arena. The Northern Edge Hockey Co-op is getting set for its first game this weekend. Now, they're in kind of a tough COVID situation. As a combination of more than a half dozen schools, there's a lot of different areas mixing every practice. Combine that with long travel, and it's going to be difficult. Head coach Tom Roser told us what those plans are going to look like.
More vehicles traveling. Typically, we encourage parents, if they feel like it, to take their children. They can give them rides to and from the games and practice.
The Edge will travel to Appleton this weekend. Roser shouted out forwards Kate Bizanko and Isabel Boyer as some of the players to watch this year. No doubt there will be others as well. And while high school sports begin the winter season, the Badgers are once again on the sidelines. This Saturday's Wisconsin-Minnesota rivalry game was canceled due to COVID issues with the Gophers program. It'll be the first time since, get this, 1906 that these two teams have not met in a given year. Now, since the Badgers will end the year with less than 6 games played, they will need the conference average to drop below 6 to be eligible for the Big Ten title. Now, for those who don't know, this is my last broadcast at Newswatch 12. Some of you knew ahead of time because you watched Friday Night Blitz and reached out to say you're going to miss me, which was extraordinarily kind of you. However, this show has never been about me. If you take off my suit, get rid of the fancy set, I'm just a guy in front of a camera who talks into a mic. Lots of people could do that. Everything that made our sports segment worth watching came from you, your highlights, your communities, and your stories. Now, at this point, I have mildly traumatized hundreds of people all over the Northwoods by asking them to talk to me on camera. What I'm really asking is for them to trust me, to believe that I'm going to tell their story accurately and thoroughly. And that applies to all of you too. Your trust is the only currency that ever mattered for me. And I worked hard every day to be worthy of it. Every sportscast, every story, every trip to your high school's gym was a great gift, as well as a great responsibility. And although I don't take myself very seriously, I always took that responsibility seriously. One last thought. A mentor of mine that used to work in newspapers once told me that most people only get their name in the paper 2 times, when they're born and when they die. Anything in between is a huge deal to them, so you'd better give every story everything you've got. TV is the same, and I tried to treat it that way. I saw the enthusiasm you all have for your sports, and you deserved absolutely nothing less than that from me. It was a privilege to be here for 2.5 years, bearing witness to all that you've achieved. So good night, and I hope that I have served you well. Rachel?
Well, Andrew Schmall is here. We're going to miss you deeply. I'm holding my tears. It's really hard always to say goodbye. You have been just amazing and a mentor to me even these last 7 months that I've been here. So thank you for all of your hard work. We'll save the tears for after the newscast when we say our official goodbye. But when we return, President-elect Biden has officially began his official cabinet pick. I'll break all of that down when we come back right after this.
Keep your eyes on the Monster Angus Thick Burger. With sizzling bacon and 2 1/3-pound Angus beef patties. The Monster is your daddy now. The Monster Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. Feed your happy.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
I was picking the boys up after practice when they're like, "Can we get Quick Trip?" Actually, that was my plan. What would Quick Trip's take-home meals being, as the Quick Trip lady says, freshly made and absolutely delicious. But opportunity knocked. I go, "If you let Dad give you haircuts," and they say, "Deal." At Quick Trip, the boys are like spaghetti, chicken tenders, mac and cheese. After an easy dinner, it was time to pay the piper. Dad's like, "Who's next?" A deal's a deal.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
It's the gifting polka. Holiday gifting is in full swing. It's the gifting polka. And nothing sends guys and gals reeling like the new Wisconsin Lottery Holiday Scratch Games. On sale now from $1 to $15 and featuring a variety of top prizes. These gifts are humdingers. It's the gifting polka. Only from the Wisconsin Lottery.
The Monster Angus Thick Burger is tempting you with sizzling bacon and 1/3-pound Angus beef patties. Get close to the screen. Focus, unfocus. Looks like you'll do anything for the Monster. The Monster Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. Feed your happy.
Welcome back. The presidential vote recount in Milwaukee County continues. The recount has been running behind schedule due to objections raised by the Trump campaign's observers and attorneys. But according to officials, everyone is now working together to complete the tabulation process as quickly as possible.
I remain very optimistic. I still just feel as though we will need Friday. I just don't see us finishing tomorrow.
President Trump's campaign had paid over $3 million for vote recounts in Milwaukee and Dane counties, which started last Friday. So far, 380,000 ballots have been processed so far. That's of the approximately 460,000 casted. The deadline to certify the state's election results is December 1st. President-elect Joe Biden's cabinet picks are believed to be policy experts who want to reconnect with the world. One of his picks include a powerful, well-known international figure as new U.S. climate envoy. NBC's Richard Engel reports from London.
When you look at President-elect Biden's national security team, his foreign policy team, it's clear what his objectives are going to be. They are re-engagement.
It's a team that will keep our country and our people safe and secure. It's a team that reflects the fact that America is back, ready to lead the world, not retreat from it.
He appointed John Kerry to be this new environmental czar. John Kerry is a well-known figure on world stage. Also, Anthony Blinken, the incoming Secretary of State, well-known in foreign policy circles, well-received. He is seen as a steady set of hands, and all of the new appointments are believed to be policy experts. This is thought of as a can-do engagement kind of foreign policy team, national security team.
The team meets this moment. This team, behind me, they embody my core beliefs that America is strongest when it works with its allies.
And so far, it seems like they are going to be pushing on an open door, that Europe, at least, and many other regions beyond, want to see America return to the world stage, want to re-engage with the United States, and are looking for this opportunity for some sort of normalcy, stability, alliance building after a very tumultuous last 4 years. That looking at these transition now finally in place seems like a new day for relations with America and the rest of the world is coming. Richard Engel, NBC News, London.
Don't miss the pre-Thanksgiving one-day mattress sale. Wednesday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Hurry in Wednesday for doorbuster deals on top brand mattresses. You could save up to 70% off the mattress of your dreams. Plus free quick ship delivery from Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Do you want to check out this place?
Looks like just another apparel company.
Oh, come on.
They have lots of hats.
And they have home decor.
They have a ton of apparel too. And coffee!
Hooked and Tagged Black Friday sale, downtown Eagle River.
The Boondocks in Monaco, Wisconsin is being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. December 12th, no reserve. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Take my hand, don't let go. Look in my eyes and in my soul. Hold me close, hold me near. Please let go of all your fear. I'm not going anywhere.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scherer, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Sleigh rides through beautiful, scenic wooded trails, a bonfire, hot chocolate, and holiday cheer. Groups of all sizes welcome. Rockin' W Stables in Eagle River.
Don't miss the pre-Thanksgiving one-day mattress sale. Wednesday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Hurry in Wednesday for doorbuster deals on top brand mattresses. You could save up to 70% off the mattress of your dreams. Plus free quick ship delivery from Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Hi, I'm Jenna
with Miracle Ear of Park Falls and Medford. If you are struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, come and see me for your free hearing test.
All right, Jeff, it's come to that time. Take us out. What's going on with weather this week?
Yeah, the snow is pulling away out of here now, but the dense fog is moving in. If you're traveling early tomorrow, look for some dense fog across much of the area, especially where there is snow on the ground tonight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures are hanging out right near freezing, so some melting, some not. There'll be a few slippery spots early tomorrow morning, but take a look at the 7-day here. We got a lot going on, including Thanksgiving right there, 40, partly cloudy, Friday quiet as well. The weekend, we got 40s and some sunshine back in the forecast.
All right, well, we're looking forward for that. Thanks for joining us tonight on News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Rachel Eiler. We will be back tomorrow morning. See you then.